There's a quiet myth circulating in our modern world. It suggests that once we cross the threshold of 70, our bodies enter a state of inevitable decline, that muscle loss is a tax we must pay for the gift of years. But what if I told you that researchers have discovered a hidden switch, a way to ignite muscle growth, enhance your physical strength, and even safeguard your memory using nothing more than the food on your dinner plate? This isn't about expensive powders or chemicals. It is about authentic nourishment. Today, we're uncovering 9 extraordinary vegetable proteins. These aren't exotic plants found in remote jungles. They're likely sitting in your local grocery store right now. One of them is so potent it can fully substitute for eggs, and in several ways surpasses them. If you felt your steps waver, your grip weaken, or your energy flag, don't click away. We're going to reclaim your independence, one bite at a time.
We begin with an underdog, okra. Most people see a slimy vegetable. I see a biological masterpiece. While a cup of okra offers about 2 grams of protein, its real power is what it does for the rest of your meal. The science. As we age, our gut lining becomes less efficient at absorbing nutrients, a condition sometimes called leaky gut or malabsorption. Okra contains a unique mucilage, that gel-like substance. This mucilage coats the digestive tract, soothing inflammation and priming your villi, the tiny fingers in your gut, to absorb protein more effectively. Think of okra as the personal assistant to your protein. It ensures the chicken, beans, or fish you eat actually reach your muscles instead of passing right through you. Pro tip for the kitchen: if you hate the slime, roast it. Slice okra thin, toss it in olive oil and sea salt, and bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit until crispy. It becomes a crunchy, protein-enhancing snack. Next is the elegant asparagus. Beyond its 3 grams of protein per cup, it contains a vital nutrient called choline. The connection. Choline is a precursor to acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter that tells your muscles to move. When you decide to stand up from a chair, your brain sends a spark. If your choline is low, that spark is weak. This leads to stumbles or heavy legs. The master antioxidant. Asparagus is also one of the top sources of glutathione. This is the body's master antioxidant. It mops up the cellular trash that causes muscle fatigue. If you find yourself feeling exhausted after just a short walk, your trash cans might be full. Asparagus helps empty them, leaving your muscles refreshed. Brussels sprouts are often the most hated vegetable from our childhood, but for someone over 70, they are a longevity goldmine. At 4 grams of protein per cup, they are heavy hitters, but their secret weapon is vitamin C and glucosinolates. The structural framework. Muscle is only as strong as the glue holding it to the bone. That glue is collagen. Brussels sprouts provide the raw materials your body needs to manufacture its own collagen, keeping your tendons flexible and your joints from creaking. Balance and vitamin K. They are also packed with vitamin K, which regulates blood calcium. This helps with bone density and nerve-to-muscle communication. Better communication equals better balance. Broccoli is more than a side dish. It's a biological shield. It contains a compound called sulforaphane, the inflammation fighter. Chronic inflammation is the silent fire that melts away muscle tissue as we age. Sulforaphane acts like a fire extinguisher. It switches on protective genes that prevent muscle fiber breakdown. I often tell my clients, you don't just eat broccoli for the protein, you eat it so the muscle you already have doesn't disappear. Cooking tip: to keep the sulforaphane active, steam your broccoli for no more than 3 to 4 minutes. If you overcook it until it's mushy, you lose the fire extinguisher effect. Kale has been called a superfood so often the word has lost its meaning. But let's look at the numbers. 4 grams of protein and a massive dose of alpha-lipoic acid, ALA. Energy production. ALA helps your mitochondria, the power plants of your cells, turn glucose into energy. For a 70-year-old, this means less daytime fatigue. The mineral trio. Kale provides magnesium, calcium, and potassium in the perfect ratio. This prevents those agonizing nighttime leg cramps that steal your sleep. If your legs feel heavy as lead, kale is your answer.
Popeye was right, but for the wrong reasons. Spinach isn't just about iron, it's about natural nitrates. The circulation secret. Nitrates help your blood vessels dilate or open up. This allows more oxygen-rich blood to reach your muscles and your brain. When your muscles have more oxygen, they don't get tired as fast. This is the difference between needing to sit down after 10 minutes of gardening and being able to stay out for an hour. Pro tip: always pair spinach with a squeeze of lemon or orange. The vitamin C unlocks the iron, making it bioavailable for your energy levels.
Mushrooms are unique because they are technically fungi, not plants. This gives them a meatier amino acid profile. Concentrated protein: when you cook mushrooms, the water evaporates and the protein concentrates. A cup of sautéed mushrooms is a powerhouse of selenium and ergothioneine. Brain health. Recent studies show that these specific compounds in mushrooms safeguard the brain against cognitive decline. Since your brain controls your muscles, a healthy brain means better coordination and fewer falls. Don't be fooled by their size. Green peas pack 8 grams of protein per cup. That is staggering for a vegetable. The leucine factor. Peas are rich in leucine, a branched-chain amino acid, or BCAA. Leucine is the on switch for muscle growth. As we age, our anabolic threshold rises, meaning we need more leucine to trigger muscle repair. Peas provide it in a way that is incredibly easy for the body to digest.
Finally, we reach the top of our list. This is the food I mentioned that can substitute for eggs. Moringa. Why it wins? Complete protein. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, rare for a leaf. Density. Gram for gram, dried moringa leaves have more protein than yogurt and more vitamin A than carrots. The egg substitute? Moringa provides the same high-quality protein score as an egg, but with 0 cholesterol and massive amounts of anti-inflammatory antioxidants. How to use it? You can find moringa as a green powder. Stir a teaspoon into your morning tea, soup, or smoothie. It has a mild, peppery taste that wakes up the metabolism and provides sustained energy throughout the day. Strength after 70 is not about lifting heavy weights in a gym. It's about the independence to get out of a car, the balance to walk on an uneven sidewalk, and the energy to play with your grandchildren. Your body is remarkably resilient. It is waiting for the right signals. By incorporating these 9 foods, especially the Master Green Moringa, you are giving your body the blueprints it needs to rebuild. Next step, I challenge you to pick just 3 of these vegetables today. Go to the store, bring them home, and see how you feel after just 1 week. Would you like me to create a 7-day meal plan using these 9 specific ingredients to help you get started? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to join our community of vibrant, independent seniors. Stay strong.